Hey everybody, this is Miss Varner. Got a quick question for you. Have you ever read something and by the end of it you have no clue what you just read? Yeah, it happens to all of us. And I'm going to try to help you, give you some tips and tricks on how to annotate your text so that doesn't happen to you anymore. First of all, whenever you get a text, you need to chunk it up into smaller pieces. That means just break it down, maybe every couple paragraphs, maybe every page, depending on the length of the article. So, the shorter the article, probably the shorter the chunks that you're going to take. This article that we're going to read on Monday, How Pandemics Change Society, is actually already chunked for you. So that's awesome. So what I'm going to show you is just an example of how I would annotate, being both a history teacher and an English teacher, how I would annotate this article to make it easier for me to remember. All right. I'm going to read the first paragraph to you. Bear with me. I may skip and jump, but just bear with me. Will COVID-19 change the world? Yes. If it's similar to the pandemics of the past, plagues and viral contagions have regularly blighted the course of human civilization, killing millions of people and wreaking economic devastation. But as each pandemic receded, it left cultural, political, and social changes that lasted far beyond the disease itself. The great outbreaks of history, including the Fenian Plague, the Black Death, and the Spanish flu, transformed healthcare, economics, religion, the way we socialize, and the way we work. Things are never the same after a pandemic as they were before, said Dr. Liam Fox, a former UK Defense Secretary who studied these outbreaks for a forthcoming book. The current outbreak will be no exception. The first thing you need to do is you need to sum up what you just read in one sentence, okay? So, what is the main point that the author is trying to make in this paragraph? I've already opened up a Google Doc to start taking my notes on, okay? This is a PDF. Here's the Google Doc. How I summed it up, just in the simplest terms, is that plagues have affected society through the history of mankind. I think that's a pretty good explanation of what that paragraph contained. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find evidence over here that backs this up. So, I'm just going to mark, oops, I like these little squiggly things. I think they're kind of cute. So I'm going to use those. Now, plagues have affected society through the history of mankind. Let me scan this. Oh, have regularly blighted the course of human civilization, killing millions of people and wreaking economic devastation. I'm just going to copy this, highlight it, copy. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to paste it. There's my first point. There's my first piece of evidence that backs this summary up. Now, let's go and find us something else. But as each pandemic receded, it left cultural, political, and social change. Yeah, that's it affected society through the history of mankind. Copy this, go over here, put my little doodad. I don't know what they're called. Okay? So, the great outbreaks of history included the Athenian plague, transformed. Okay, there's another one. Plagues have affected society. They transformed healthcare, the way we socialize, and the way we work. Put this down as well. I left out my T. Gotta get my T. Copy. Oops. A little doodad thing there. And paste. I'm gonna go back and. All right. So, now you've summed up your paragraph that you've read. All right. You've got 3 points. Now, let me see. Can I use this quote as well? Things are never the same after a pandemic as they were before. Well, plagues have affected society throughout the history of mankind. Yes, quotes are insanely awesome to use whenever you're annotating. And make sure that you put the person who wrote the quote, give them credit. Otherwise, You stealing, it's just like taking somebody's wallet or something out of their car. Okay? So now I have summed up, whoops, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to leave it down. Now I've summed up that paragraph. There it is. Bring it back up here. Oh, there it is. Nope, it's not going to, I don't know where it went. Anyway, I've summed up that paragraph. There it is. Found it. In one sentence, and then I've got 4 bullet points. I did not go back and highlight all of it, and I simply copied and pasted, guys. Okay. You can also write these down in your own words, which is a progression, okay, where you will grow. So this is the easiest way to do it. And then eventually you'll be taking your own notes, maybe summing these up in even smaller bullet points later on as you go through. But this is just a really quick and easy way to annotate if you're using something off online. Okay? And after you read all of your article, you'll have all your notes down. I hope this helps you. I hope this was easy for you. And I hope that this is something that you can do on a regular basis. Have a great day, guys. Bye.